keep the spirit of 45 alive. This is really an extraordinary effort right now. This began a few years ago. A group of people deciding that they didn't want to see the spirit of 45, how this country felt, what we were all about in 1945 when we won the Second World War, die with that generation. And this is a group here, Keep the Spirit of 45 alive. It's gaining a lot of traction.
I think, and these kids that are coming home from this war we're fighting today, where there will be no victory in the traditional sense, no one's going to surrender on the deck of a battleship. No one's going to say they lost the war. They're going to just disappear, as they always do in unconventional warfare. To have this spirit, this idea of welcome home, well done, you're one of us, we're proud of you, is just a very, very important thing to have happen.
You saw that the statue of the sailor kissing the nurse.
Right.
That was from the iconic photograph. There we are. Iconic photograph taken in Times Square when the war was over.
I can say that's the thing the Vietnam veterans missed the most.
I can guess so, yeah. There was no nurse waiting when they got home.
No.
But the woman, the nurse, the actual nurse, was a delightful woman named Edith Shane, and she was at the forefront of this Keep the Spirit of 45 alive, and I had the pleasure of interviewing her. Sadly, we lost her this year, but last year, she came through New York, and I had her set up on my program to interview her, and I had not met her until she came out into the studio. And she was, oh gosh, maybe 90 years old, and I was expecting some rather delicate elderly person. She came flying into the studio in her nurse's outfit very flirtatiously and sat down and had this terrific interview. Edith Shane. And we are very honored to have another of our 7 Grand Marshals today, Jerry Coleman. Jerry Coleman is a special guy. Jerry Coleman was a Marine combat pilot in the Second World War. In 1950, he was the MVP second baseman of the World Series for the Yankees, and then went back to serve and fly in the Korean War. The only veteran of the major leagues who actually served in 2 wars, but now you've got a new mission.
Well, actually, what we're trying to do here is to remind people, besides this parade, which is the largest thing I've ever seen in my life, but to remind people that 405,000 American men and women died in World War II. 70,000 I haven't found yet. And we think it's a great thing to have a day to commemorate that. And this parade here would be just what your doctor ordered, no question about it. I'm going to give you a pin, Charles, here. It's a Spirit of 45. That's August the 14th. And that was, 60 years ago, just about 65 years ago, actually. And it's hard to believe that it was that long ago. I'm only 28, I don't know how that happened. And I'm going to give the Medal of Honor winner.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing.
You bet. Thank you. It's wonderful work you're doing, and it's an honor to meet you, sir.
Nice to be here. Thank you so much. And you too.